Strange Block Beats.
The wind carries whispers through the dust, a promise etched in hearts that never rust. From the valleys low to mountains high, we wait beneath the endless sky. Oh Yeshua, hear the cry from the east and west. We sigh. Gather us from the four corners of this earth. Gather us, bring us home stars have seen us wander far and wide, but still the truth remains our guide. Through the desert storm and raging sea, we're calling, Lord, we're on our knees. Gather us, gather us, gather us from the four corners of this earth. Gather us, gather us, gather us. Bring us home to our rebirth. Oh, Yeshua. Oh, Yeshua. Every shadow, every tear, every lost and broken year, you hold the map, you hold the key, lead us back to unity. Every shadow, every tear, every lost and broken year, you hold the map, you hold the key, lead us back to unity. Gather us from the four corners of this earth. Gather us, gather us. Bring us home to our rebirth. Oh, Yeshua. Oh, Yeshua.
Big salute, family. Another one of me and my son's jams. Me and my son been going crazy on these songs. Boy, we got some cold songs, man. Boy, watch this other song I play for y'all. But anyway, giving our giving our praise to the Most High Yah and faith in Yahshua HaMashiach, family. To the beloved Israelites worldwide, the mighty nation of Israel, I say Shabbat Shalom. To the CUC family, my beloved family of the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, big salute to my brother Shasham, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. As you see the title, somebody reported my video to YouTube. I don't know if it was somebody from the TD Jakes camp that saw the video, but they gave me a strike. They took the whole video down. And this is why I be telling people Satan don't fight against his own children. Satan fight against the children of the light. The video did not get taken down because of any copyright issues. I always put fair use in my videos. That video got taken down because the truth hurt. The truth hurt, family. The fact that I exposed that TD Jakes know that his congregation are the children of Israel. The video got almost 2,000 views. It got reported. So they didn't report it when I, put it up. YouTube didn't let me know it was any copyright issues because, before you upload a video, it go through a copyright, to see if your video got copyrighted material. Now, TD Jakes' video went through that same transactions that everybody else go through to see if this video can be uploaded or is it copyrighted material in it. I put the fair use. The video went all the way up to almost 2,000. Then it get taken down. That lets me know somebody reported the video because the truth hurt. We're exposing all preachers. We're exposing Christianity. We're exposing all lies. We are calling out the preacher's lies, and it hurt. And Satan is going to defend his minions. Satan are going to defend his teachers. Satan is going to defend those he have chosen, which y'all did not choose these men. Satan have chosen these men. Now, maybe in the beginning, I can't even say that. Let me not say that because y'all don't make mistakes. I was about to say maybe they started off the right way and then they got flipped. I don't know, but I don't think they started off the right way. I think this was the mission the whole time. Use black preachers to keep black Americans in a state of delusion. Keep them running from one religion to the next. Build a lot of churches in the black community. That way we can keep them discombobulated. We can have them Methodist, Baptist, Southern Baptist, Pentecostal, Catholicism. We can even have them Seventh-day Adventists. We can even have some of them Mormons. We can even have some of them Jehovah's Witnesses. We're going to have them in every denomination that we are created for them. That way they won't never come together. That way they're going to always fight over religion, always fight over doctrine. They never going to be able to agree on anything. This is what Satan don't like. So what Satan do, he's a prince of the air. He goes around, sees who's speaking truth. And those are the people that irritate the devil. Not the people, let me say that again, not the people that Satan already have. He don't fight against you. He have you already. Why would he fight against his son? Why would he fight against his daughter? Satan have a seed. Yah have a seed. Yahshua have a seed. Satan have a seed. Yahshua have children. Satan have children. Those who are on Yahshua's side, we walk in the spirit of the truth. Those who are Satan's children, they fighting against us to discontinue that truth. But we know the truth can never be discontinued. But Satan's children are going to do all they can to fight against us, because we are not fighting against T.D. Jakes. We are fighting against the spirit that is using T.D. Jakes, the spirit that is using Creflo, the spirit that is using the Micah Todd and the Philip Anthony Mitchells. People have to understand this. I want to use Philip Anthony Mitchells for a minute. They funded him. Who you think funded him? The Jewish people. You think he came out of nowhere? The man say he been teaching 12 years. Nobody knew who this man was. And then boom, all of a sudden, he just shot up to the moon. Now everybody know who he is. They funded him, family, and promoted them. That's what they do. What he do? He come out and say Christ not black, because they funded him. He's pushing their agenda. That's why when your kids was getting shot down, he said you need to teach your kids how to respect the police. See what I'm saying? This is what they are there for, family. They are not there to teach you and bring you back to your bloodline. They are not there to teach you and they bring you back to Yah in spirit and in truth. That is not what these preachers are set up for. I did the video the other day showing you that Christianity, the form of Christianity today, is white supremacy. It's white supremacy, family. And your black preacher also participate in it with the Caucasian Christianity. Why, KJ? Because they have the same God. The black man got the white Caesar Borgia in his church, and the white church have the Caesar Borgia in his church. These two groups have the same God. Do that make any sense to you? Everybody else God look like them, but not the black man God, not Christianity, not our people. Christ it don't matter what Christ look like. All we care about is the gospel. While the white man still got him a Caucasian Christ, and by that Christ that he got up, it gives him power. It make the world look at him as God. So instead of black people using their brain and saying, hold up, time out. This Caucasian Christ look like the same people that bought us in cargo slave ship. So if this white Christ is their God, and these people brought us in captivity, that white God can't possibly be the God of us, because he looked like them who oppress us. Why would we worship a God that looked like them, that have done manifold evils on the earth? Even their God is evil. His name is Caesar Borgia, second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. Guess what else? He was a murderer. He tried to kill his brother-in-law to sleep with his own sister. He poisoned people. And this is who they painted, y'all. You see how disrespectful these people are? They didn't put up somebody where we can say, well, at least the man got a clean, little record on him, clean slate. No, they put a murderer up there, a vagabond, a no good so-so. They put a murderer as the Messiah. A man who was so disgusting, he wanted to kill his brother-in-law to sleep with his sister, Lucretia Borgia. And this is their Christ. But it fits them. You know why? Because as their God, so is he. Their God is a murderer. So what they do, they murder. Our power is not a murderer. Therefore, we don't murder. And y'all know what I mean. I'm not saying we don't do wrong. We don't do wrong to nations of people. We don't have a murderer's mind to run through the streets of America and just tear apart other people's communities. That is not in our DNA. We don't do that. But they do that, though. Also, their God have emboldened them to do that. So is their God, so is their mentality. They didn't put the white image up because they care about you. They put the white image up to embolden them, to make you look at them as God. So by that image being up, in a lot of people's mind, the white man is God. Superman is God. Batman is God. I mean, they give you all these fake characters in these movies to do what? Brainwash your children. Now, when you see Superman, what you think your children gonna say? Man, I want to be like Superman. Or why you don't want to be like the black character? Now the black character don't got that many special powers. He just got a gun. But Superman can shoot laser beams out his eye. He can fly fast as the speed of lightning. He's very strong and powerful. But then y'all gonna lie and have the man go inside of the sun, knowing y'all can't stand in the sun. Stop it. Now how you gonna do Superman like that? Just lie on the movie. He in the middle of the sun, and you know that ain't true. Y'all can't even stand in the sun. You need sunscreen. So they should have had Superman put some sunscreen when he went in front of that sun. But they didn't do that. These are the lies these people tell, fam. So like I say, I'm not worried about the video getting taken down. Guess why? Because I know I'm doing the right thing. If Satan don't fight against me, I need to go look in the mirror. This ain't the only time my video got taken down. A lot of these churches get my videos taken down because the truth hurt, family. And when we bring forth that truth, we here to be a problem. I want to read you something in Jeremiah real quick, and I'm not going to be long. I'm not going to be long. I want to read you something in Jeremiah. This is our job as teachers of the word. We're not here to play games. We're here to root up and tear down and destroy all lies. That's what we're here for, fam. We're here to destroy all lies, fam. We don't care if you look like us, if you lying. We don't care if you don't look like us and you lying. If you teaching my people, which is Israel, whether they sitting in a white congregation or black congregation, you're lying, we coming for the lies. At least we can pull 2 or 3 out the fire. Because I realize that a lot of our people are where they want to be. And when a man and woman is where they want to be, it's nothing you can do about that. It's nothing you can do about a person where he want to be or where she want to be. So a lot of our people, they sit in the church and they've been sitting in there for over 30, 40 years. And if you ask them, what you go to church for? Majority of them going to say because it's tradition. They don't even really know why they go. They go because our mamas went. Our grandmothers went. Our grandfathers went. He was a deacon in the church. He was a pastor in the church. He was on the board. That's why they go, y'all. It's tradition. They don't know why they go. And I'm not coming down on our people that's still in the church because I love my people, but I hate the doctrine of Christianity because it brainwashes our people to where they refuse to hear anything else other than what the preacher say. And the preacher don't say too much. He don't preach from the book. He grab one scripture and we be in church for 5, 6 hours, falling asleep, head nod back. We hungry. They don't care about none of that. They just there for the money. I tell everybody, if you want to go to a concert, if you want to go to the club, go to church. But you got to pay to get in like a club because you're going to have some fun, though. You're going to have some fun. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to have some fun. You're going to enjoy yourself. But you ain't going to learn nothing when you go in there. But you're going to be entertained. They're going to hoop. We found out what hooping is. They're going to give a ring shout. We found out what a ring shout is. We found these things out the other day when I went live. These tools are powerful, and it deals with it emotions of our people. That's why I say our people today deal with emotionalism. They don't deal with truth. That's why he said you ever learning, but never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. So if they go to church and y'all say you have a lot of zeal and you ever learning, but you can't come into the truth, what is church for? What is church for? You ain't learning no truth. You always learning, but you ain't able to come into the knowledge of the truth. What is the knowledge of the truth? Christ said, the words that I speak, they are spirit and life. You don't want no life. You where you want to be. You want to be brainwashed. Because we giving you the Bible and you tell me, well, I don't know what Bible you read. This the King James Bible. No, my Bible don't say that. Your Bible do say that. Now there's your interpretation. That's the first thing y'all run to. Well, there's your interpretation. I don't have no interpretation. I'm just reading the scripture. Nah, I can't get with that. Because I love me some pork. But the Bible said don't eat pork. Now the Bible say all things that God created, he created it for my good. That ain't what it say. He say all things are clean. Brother, you don't care about your salvation. Oh, no, I'm saved already. I'm feeling sanctified with the Holy Ghost, brother. What that mean? I just told you I'm feeling sanctified. But sanctified mean to be set apart. You doing what the world do. No, no, I'm not. I was saved by Jesus 13 years ago. He saved me. And he nailed everything to the cross. Everything? Everything, brother. So you don't got to do nothing, huh? Nope. It's by grace. I don't have to have no works, brother. So if you trying to do stuff by works, KJ, you is out of pocket. You can't be saved by no work. But he say he gonna judge me according to his words, according to my words. Now, brother, you got to understand, it's by grace, not by work. Brother, he say he gonna judge me according to my works, though. Now, brother, you got it wrong. So you're interpreting the Bible wrong. This is Jeremiah chapter 1. Christianity is white supremacy, family. Don't let nobody tell you any difference. I did the research. That's why missionaries was sent out into West Africa, South Africa, and all over Africa. Missionaries was not sent out because they cared about the people. It was a tool to brainwash the people and bring them into their form of Christianity. And all these different denominations that you see our people in, it is a brainwashing tool. What do we fight over? Religion and basketball and football game. Let me get up out of here. Let me read a few scriptures. And I'm because I'm gonna see y'all back at 12:30. But yeah, I'm not tripping, family. It is what it is. I know I'm on the right track. Satan don't fight against his children. So when things like this happen, you know you're on the right track. You irritate the devil, family. We irritate the devil. He can't stand us. He can't stand the fact we teach unadulterated truth. He can't stand the fact we love Yah and love Yahshua. And we ain't going to do anything to disappoint them and represent them in the defiled way. No, the Lord is clean, so we going to be clean. Our mind's going to be clean. Our spirit going to be clean. And the way we behave is going to represent him right, not wrong, not foolishly, not making them look bad in the face of the nations. We didn't did that long enough, right? He said you defile my name among the nation. I don't want to keep doing that. I'm trying to sanctify his name now. We didn't did enough defiling. We got to get it together. We didn't did enough defiling his name. Now it's time to sanctify his name. This is Jeremiah chapter 1. And I want y'all to see what he said to Jeremiah, what he ordained Jeremiah to do. Let's see if he ordained Jeremiah to give hugs and kisses. This is Jeremiah chapter 1. And I'm going to pick it up at verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in thy belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, Elohim, my power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Elohim said unto me, say not I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, said your Elohim. Then the Elohim put forth his hand and touched my mouth. See, this is what happened to me. Before I started teaching, I told the Elohim, please touch my mouth so my words can flow out. Because see, I had a a bad stuttering problem before I really started teaching. But once I started teaching, he helped me with that. See, that's another testimony. See, a lot of people don't know I used to stutter real bad. But I'm only telling that testimony because I did. But I asked him to touch my lips so I can teach. And he did. He did. Verse 9. Then said Elohim, put forth his hand and touch my mouth. And the Elohim said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms. To do what? To root out and to pull down and to destroy. Now, KJ, not destroy. Yeah, destroy lies. False doctrine. To destroy lies. False doctrine, KJ. False doctrine. That's what I'm here to do, y'all. Destroy lies and bring Israel back to their Elohim and their king through the Spirit. Through the Spirit. His hand is stretched out waiting on you. It's stretched out still. And guess what? Our people, a lot of them, are not going to make it. Why, KJ? Not that y'all don't want them to make it. They don't want to make it because they where they want to be. You're pulling them to go the right way. And it feel like a ton of bricks that you're trying to pull. Because our people have a head like an adamant rock. It's like a stone. It don't move. Our neck is stiff. It don't move. It's like you pulling weights. They refuse to go with you. They would not go with you. You see what I'm saying? Why they won't come with us? Because we look like them. What do you mean you look like them? They're in a church with a black preacher. But they have no standards. There's no order. There's nothing that they live by. There's nothing to let them know there's consequences to living the way we want to live. Nobody in the Christian church tell their members you must repent and come back to your Elohim in spirit and in truth. We are not a religion. We are a bloodline. Christianity is a religion. It is not a bloodline. Nobody can show me in the Bible that he said in Jeremiah 31:31, the days come that I will make a new covenant with Christianity, with Pentecostal, with Seventh-day Adventists, with Catholicism, with Jehovah's Witness, with Mormons, with Baptists and Southern Baptists. I never read that. I read, I'm going to make a covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. So if the house of Israel and the house of Judah is in the state of Israel, why are you making a covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah if the people are already at home? Don't you supposed to be on the earth when you have gathered Israel? Don't you supposed to sit up on the throne of David when you have gathered Israel? So why you are not here? Well, for them, white Jesus, where you at? You supposed to be over there with your people, the children of Japhet. You know, the Ashkenazi Jews, the Khazarians, the children that come of Japhet. You supposed to be over there with your people sitting on the throne, white Jesus. But I don't see you. But your people at home, though, right? That's the people of the book, right? They done already been gathered, right? Who needed a mandate to go back to their own homeland. We don't need a mandate when we go home. We don't need to buy our land when we go home. We don't need to own land for 99 years and I got to give it back to you after the 99 year. Who gives a person land for 99-year lease? But when we go back home, we ain't got to pay for our land. He gonna give us our inheritance. That's how you know the people ain't been gathered. We waiting to be gathered, but the whole world believe that the fake Jewish people are the children of Israel. No evidence, no historical proof, no biblical scriptures back it up. And guess what? We are the liars, but they telling the truth. But he said, I know your works and your poverty, but you are rich. He's not talking about money. We are rich in knowledge, rich in understanding, rich in wisdom, Rich because we have the promises. Rich because we have the oracles. Rich because he made the covenant with us. Rich because we going to receive the kingdom. We are rich, family, and it has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with the beautiful riches of Yah and Yahshua. He have given us the most blessed inheritance out of all the sons of Ham and the sons of Japheth. We have the blessed inheritance, family. Why, KJ? Because Yahshua dwell in Zion. And also Mount Sinai is his holy mountain. And the Garden of Eden is his paradise. All three of these was made for holy places. And he put all three of these places into the inheritance of Shem. And he gave it to the 12 tribes of Israel and all the descendants of Israel from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, even through Adam, all the way through Methuselah to Noah, his 3 sons passed down to us. We are the people, y'all. That's why we rich, family, not in money, but in all the other qualities and beautiful assets that Yah and Yahshua possess that he have put into our possession. We just lost our way. But we finding our way back. And that's what the world is scared of. 34 children, black children, went missing in Washington, D.C. in 24 hours. Listen to me again. 34 of our beautiful children went missing within a 24-hour span. What you think they doing with our babies? They're extracting their melanin, taking their organs, and doing experiments on our babies, and also trafficking the young girls. This is going on as I speak. That's why I take this truth seriously, because the more we push this truth out, the more Israel repent, the more we come back to Yah, that's the fastest he's going to come and gather us, family. I want to go home. I'm tired of turning on the TV. I'm tired of going to social media. Another young baby has been murdered. A 3-year-old baby has been murdered. I just saw a post on TikTok with a mother and her 2 babies, a little girl. Her son looked like he was about 12, 13. The husband killed the whole family, then he killed himself. I'm tired of seeing stories of brothers killing their whole family. I'm tired of seeing stories of our sisters. They trying so hard. They single mothers and they jumping off of buildings. They jumping off of bridges. They giving up. Why one sister killed her 2 babies and had the babies in a trunk. She tried to run, man. She had the babies in a trunk. When the police opened up the trunk, they was horrified what they saw. I am tired of being here, family. That's why we go hard. We want to go home, family. We tired of riding down the street and we see our people talking to themselves because they out of their mind. We have been under witchcraft for over 400 years in sorcery and witchcraft. These people have done demonic things to us, family. Satan hate Israel. Satan hate Israel. Then you got our people taking that, you know what? I can't say it on here because they're going to give me another strike. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They manipulated our people into taking that, and they use celebrities to manipulate Israel to take that, you know what, they Kool-Aid. And they put that in their body. And a lot of our people been dropping dead because of that, family. We are the target. Let me say this again. We are the target, family. We are the target, family. I'm not talking about the target for where they're going to gather you and send you somewhere else. No, no. We are the target because of who we are. Esau is the end of the world. We are the beginning of it that follow it. So what you think the world is going to do as we wake up to the people of the truth? Their kingdom is crumbling and they will never rule again. So what do you do when you know you'll never rule again? You go out on a suicide mission. That's what we see. That's why 34 children can be kidnapped within 24 hours. 34, y'all. 34. within a 24-hour span. They are changing our DNA. They are changing our genetic makeup. And they show you in the movies what they do when they extract our melanin. They experiment on it because the melanin that we have is powerful. That's why y'all say he's going to give you your powers back. You are really gods for real, but we dying like men. We really gods. Read about your forefathers in them. They had God-like abilities. These men was outrunning gazelles. Elijah outran a chariot. David and them was killing thousands of men at one time. Where you think they get all these Marvel characters from? It come from the Bible, fam. David and them, Goliath and them. You know, Goliath grabbed the lion. Samson grabbed the lion and just ripped the mouth open. Just grabbed him and just ripped it up. Just ripped them apart. Come on now. This is why they always told us to cut our hair. You know why? It's power in our hair. This hair is electricity. It's power. It's frequency. They hate what they see because they can't be what they see. That's why they taught us self-hate. We never had self-hate. They taught us self-hate because the hate they taught us is how they feel about themselves. That's why they have to lie and put commercials on TV, manipulating society and using predictive programming to make it look like it's something wrong with our hair when it's the most beautiful hair to ever grace the earth. Y'all sure have this hair. Y'all have this hair. So why would it be anything wrong with it if we are made in the image of our Elohim? We are made in the image of our King. There's nothing wrong with our hair. But they told us that it was, right? But look what we're doing today. We are coming back in the spirit and we don't care. We let our hair free form. We let it stick up to the sky. We got locks. We got afros. We let our hair curl up. We let it free form. We don't care what people think anymore because we are coming back in spirit and in truth. The spirit is coming back on the dry bones in the valley, fam. You're not hated just because you have melanin. You're hated because what's inside of you, they can't take away. They can kill you. And that's all they can do. You will be raised in power. That's all they can do is kill the body. They can extract the melanin. They can take the organs out. Guess what else? They cannot touch your soul. You will be raised in power. That's your soul. When Yahshua was raised from the dead, first he was flesh and blood. But that same Yahshua, his whole body came out of that tomb. Now he's not flesh and blood no more. He's God. He said, you are gods. I told you that, Israel. You are gods. But you're going to die like men, though. Look at us. We dying like men. That's why you can have 13 slaves on a plantation, one white man on a horse, and they do nothing to him because Yah took the spirit and put a spirit of fear upon you because he know you're a warrior. He know you're a lion in the inside. He know you can destroy something if he didn't put that spirit of fear on you. You don't think he know that? You don't think Yah know his people? You don't think Yah know you can knock somebody's soul out their body? He know this. That's why he say you should be among the Gentiles like a lion in the floor, like a lion in the forest. If you go through the streets, you would tear in pieces and none can deliver out of your hand. He know this. Why you think the white man got to go train for what you know how to do naturally? He got to go learn how to box. You just know how to box. He got to learn how to fight. You just know how to fight. He got to learn how to do martial arts. It come from Africa. What's already instilled in us, he have to train to do. We don't have to train. It's just in us. That's why when we box, what do they call the black fighters? This is sweet science. White fighters ain't got no footwork, no rhythm. They can't do what we do. Now, I give it to the Mexicans. Mexicans got some good fighters. But when you just really look at a lot of white fighters, they just ain't got it, family. Like, they got to train so long to get where a black man is born with the genetic makeup to be great. Now, all people have gifts and talents now, don't, you know, I just don't like to sound foolish when I speak. So if I say, well, only black people got gifts and talent, I sound stupid. I'm just being real. All nations have gifts and talents, but your gifts and talents supersedes all. That's why when you do certain things, you see how people respond to you, how they got to come and let you know they great too. Oh, we created this and we can do this too, and we can do it better than you. Everybody always trying to be better than you. You already great. You was born great. You don't have to try to be great. You just great. Your Elohim is great. Your Yahshua is great. You great. Your people great. Your ancestors are great. Everything that you have created and put your hands on is great. This is the problem that society have with us. This is why all nations coming up and fighting against us, family. It have nothing to do with we doing anything wrong to anybody. It's jealousy. It's envy. They can't do what you do because of your genetic makeup, your DNA. Y'all put something different inside of you. You have flavor. You have swag and rhythm, essence, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you glisten in the sun. Like all these things are things that nations have really been offended by. Like why God just choose one people? He made up. That's why you got atheists on the earth. A lot of them just mad because, especially when they come to us. We tell them we Israel. Well, I don't think that's right. Why God to just choose y'all? Because that's what he wanted to do, because the potter have power over the clay. And he can make one to honor and one to dishonor. He made us to honor. And we're supposed to be a light to the world. And if he wanted to make us to dishonor and make you to honor, or make us to honor and you to dishonor, he do what he want to do. Can you fight against him? Are you stronger than he? What can you say to him? Can you change the times back? Can you make us not Israel? Can you make the covenant none and void? Can you make the promises none and void? Can you make it to where we won't be gathered? Can you make it to where he not going to come back? You can't do none of that, bruh. Your arms is not long enough. Stop. He just lift up his hand and you'll fall down and die. Just stop. But y'all think y'all so much stronger than our Elohim, and then by us being oppressed, you think you could just do anything you want to us, not know all you're doing is heaping coals of fire on your head. You're going to get dealt with. You're going to get dealt with. So TD Jakes, you can take my video down, because y'all got to understand this. It wasn't just taken down. It actually say it was a complaint. Somebody complained about my video. That's what it said on my YouTube channel. It say, we received a complaint about this copyrighted video. And guess what they did? Took everything down. The video is gone. So if anybody want to go and watch the video, it's gone. Guess why it's gone? Because Hashatan don't like what we do. See, everything is not the devil. But when it comes to this Bible, everything is the devil. Because his job is to fight against the truth. You see what I'm saying? If you're just walking down the street and you're doing something stupid and something happened to you, you can't say that's the devil. That's just you being stupid. If you run into somebody's house and you rob them and they shoot you, that wasn't the devil. That was you being stupid. Why would the devil allow you to get shot when he like evil? He like wickedness. He don't want you to get shot. He wants you to live so you can do it again. And just keep being evil. This is what he loves. But the Most High bring that judgment down upon you so you won't rob nobody else. But if it's up to Hashatan, why would he kill his own? That's why when people say America is a Christian nation, no, you're not. This the great Satan. Christianity in America is, I don't even know why they call it Christianity. They should call this the church of Satan. This Christianity is nothing but the church of Satan. Satan rule America. This ain't no Christian nation, y'all. Don't ever believe that. This Christianity is white supremacy. They tell you why you dealing with Jesus' color, but in the background of them, it's a white man hanging over their head while they telling you to stop dealing with color. You see how they try to use manipulation tactics on you? They'll tell you, well, why are you worrying about Christ being black? But when I look behind his head, it's a white man. That was a movie. That was a movie. And I'm going to get out of here because I got to go live at 12:30. And my elder's about to do Hebrew class at 10. Let me say this. That was a movie. If somebody can put it in the chat for me, It was a black movie. A young black boy went to stay with his grandfather. And his grandfather had a white picture of Jesus on the wall. If anybody know the name of this movie. The grandson said, "Grandpa, what color was Jesus?" His granddaddy said, "Nobody knows." He said, "Well, why you got a white image on the wall then?" His granddaddy looked so stupid, y'all. He just told his grandson, "Don't nobody know what Jesus looked like." And his grandson said, "Well, why you got a white man on the wall then?" Do y'all hear me? Nobody know what he looked like, but there's a white man hanging on his granddaddy's wall, but nobody know what he looked like. This is the tactics that Caucasian use against us. They would say, "Well, why does the color of Christ matter?" But then when you ask him what picture of Jesus that your mama got in her house, he gonna say a white picture. Why you don't tell your mama, "Mama, take that down. Nobody know what Christ looked like. Why does his color matter, mama?" You're not gonna do that because that empowers you, emboldens you to look at that image and think you something special. I tell all Caucasian people, your God is a murderer. I did this at work one time. This is when I first was coming into the truth. I was a little riled up. I didn't calm down now. But I told a lot of my white coworkers, we used to talk about religion a lot on the job. And I told them boys one day in the break room, "Boy, your God is a murderer and a sissy, a fruitcake." Boy, them boys was looking at me, boy, they couldn't believe, boy. My partner said, "Man, boy, I ain't never heard nobody talk like you, boy." I told them, boy, straight up, your God is a fruitcake and a fun boy. I said, "Do you even know who that man is?" "No." I said, "Well, go do some research and then come back and talk." I said, "That man is a murderer and a fruitcake. He's a fun boy." That's what I told them. They came back to the next time they came back to the job. One of the black dudes said, "Oh man, I went and looked that man up. Man, that man's name is that was a real man, K. Judah. Wow, brother." I said, "I told you." I said, "But that's who they put up as Jesus, brother." He say, "Man, I never knew that, dog. This man name is Caesar Boy J." I said, "Bro, I told you to go look the man up." The brother came back. Now, y'all know the white people ain't come back and tell me they went and looked them up because they was in their feelings after I told them that they God was a fun boy. They ain't like that. And I told them he was a fruitcake too. I hit them boy with a double whammy, fruitcake and fun boy. You know that stung them. They wasn't gonna do nothing though. I'm not afraid to speak boldly with my mouth, man. If people take the truth as disrespect, I don't got nothing to do with that. That's your problem. I'm not going to be rude, but I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to be blunt telling it. Don't tell me and bring no white Jesus to me, man. I had to tell one of my friends. I mean, this dude was a good dude. When I say this brother was a solid brother, his spirit, everything, this brother was a good brother, man. He lived in my apartment complex back in the day. I'm talking about a long time ago. And I used to go to his house and we used to talk about the Bible. All me and this man talked about is the Bible. And he was trying to bring me into Jehovah's Witness. But boy, when that boy opened up that pamphlet, I say, "Man, who is that, dog?" I say, "Bro, who is that white man, dog?" No, okay, Judah, look, man, the color don't matter, man. Like, this ain't really what he looked like, but no, brother, no, brother. Who is the white man, brother? If you're going to tell me the color don't matter, he shouldn't be in the pamphlet. So the next time we see each other, I found out the truth, y'all. Guess what that boy told me? That boy knocked on my door. I said, "Come on in, man." He tried to bring it to me again, y'all. This Jehovah's Witness. Well, boy, your brother K. Judah different now. I know I'm an Israelite at this time. Boy, I started whooping them scriptures out. I told that black woman, "Man, get the fake white Jesus out of here." She said, "Let's get up and go." I can't do that. I said, "Yeah, get up out of here." That boy say, "I see a lot has changed, K. Judah." I said, "Yeah, I found the truth out. That's what changed." And I never saw him again. But he was a good brother. He was just misguided and lost. And the truth haven't come to him yet. But I pray that it did, to this day, because he was a really good brother. But he was just caught up into religion. He was caught up into Jehovah's Witness, trying to tell me that Jehovah's Witnesses are the witnesses in Isaiah 42. When he said, "You are my witnesses," this brother tried to tell me he was talking about Jehovah's Witness. No, he wasn't, brother. He was talking about Israel, man. So, man, I'm telling you, I got a lot of testimonies, man. I didn't talk to a preacher before, preacher of a church. The Bible beat him down. That boy's wife was looking at him in shock. She couldn't believe that boy got destroyed by the Bible by K. Judah, old country boy, down south Negro, Houston, Texas, Fifth Ward, baby. Boy, that Bible whooped that boy. That boy's wife was looking at that boy like, you ain't got nothing to say? That boy ain't had nothing to say. Nope. The Bible is a cold piece of work. See, he judged me, family. Because at this time, I had braids in my hair. I ain't have locks. I had braids. Young boy. But I was sharp with that word because I had been studying. And his preacher sitting all in there with his suit on, you know, thinking he a big dog. Boy, I got to whooping that Bible out. That boy was in shock. It wasn't me doing it, y'all. It was the spirit of Yah. So this is why I'm telling you, family. We are the people of this book. I don't care if people believe it or not. Who care what you think? Who care what you say? Man, I don't care about none of that, bro. I care about the truth. And the truth is, we are the people of this book. Oh, yeah, we this people. I heard that Malcolm X was dealing with the Israelite on 125th in Harlem. That's when he changed his name. If y'all don't notice that Malcolm X was never dealing with the Bible, he was dealing with the Quran. But all of a sudden, y'all don't remember when he said, we are the people of the book? We are the dry bones in the valley? Where y'all think he got that from? Malcolm X was being taught by the Hebrew Israelites in Harlem. That's why Malcolm X had started reading the scriptures and understanding the dry bones in the valley. He said it. He said, you are God's first choice. You are the people of the book. You are the dry bones in the valley. You are the prodigal son. He says, talking about you. That don't come out the Quran, y'all. That comes from the Holy Scriptures. So Malcolm X was dealing with the Israelites in Harlem on 125th. Everybody talk about this, that Malcolm X was dealing with the Israelites. They was teaching him who we truly were. People don't understand this. Malcolm X was waking up. Martin Luther King was waking up. They was about to form an alliance and come together. They was going to be powerful together. The white man say, we can't have this. They going to wake up all these Negroes. We got to kill them. Can you imagine Malcolm X and Martin Luther King? Because remember, when the Nation of Islam turned their back on Malcolm X, he was out there alone. His name was Malcolm X, but y'all remember he changed his name to Shabazz. Malcolm X was being taught by the Israelites, and Martin Luther King had realized he led his people into a burning house. So y'all don't think Martin Luther King was also finding out who we were? And they had to kill both of them? I'm trying to tell you, this the truth, y'all. This the truth. Malcolm X was a powerful brother, powerful. Martin Luther King was a powerful brother. But I don't hold nothing against Martin Luther King. Guess why? Because once a man repent and know they did wrong, you can't still hold the same wrong that man did, because now that man trying to do right. So why are you still bringing up the wrong when he trying to do right? When him and Malcolm X forming an alliance. Let them men form that. But then the white man say, nope, 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 nope. They got to go. They got to go. Killed Malcolm, boom. Killed Martin Luther King, boom. They gone. The two of the biggest leaders we ever had was coming together to work together. And the white man knew that alliance was going to be so powerful, so spiritual, that it was going to wake our people up. And they said they couldn't have it. They couldn't have it, family. They always killed our leaders. They always killed our leaders. Everybody think that Abraham Troas over there in Africa, Burkina Faso and all them men, they think them are Hamites. Y'all, please do your research, family. These are men that are of the northern kingdom, family. The man's name is Abraham Troas. All you got to go do is see where the northern kingdom was scattered at in the time of Hosea, Shalmaneser and them in the time of the Assyrian, and you'll get your answer. These are not Hamites. The Most High is raising up Burkina Faso in them and Abraham Troas. These are Israelites, family. But a lot of people say, well, you're a Muslim. Well, you got a lot of black Israelites that's Muslim. You got a lot of black Israelites. I don't like to say black. Let me rephrase that. You got a lot of Israelites that's in every religion. That don't change the man's nationality or his bloodline. That just means he a Muslim. He caught up in religion like a lot of other people. But he is not a Hamite. He is not a Hamite, family. Do your research. Abraham Troas is not a Hamite. Straight up. Everybody know this. He's not a Hamite. I'm going to tell y'all something. All my brothers and sisters that's teaching this book that's in my lap, keep doing your job, family, because a lot of y'all doing a great job. And I'm just happy to be in company with my brothers and sisters. I cannot wait till we are gathered together in one place. And we don't have to be online no more. We don't have to say Shabbat Shalom online no more. It's going to be face-to-face action. Hugs, crying and tears. Happy to see one another face-to-face. Can you imagine this great gathering that's about to take place? The Bible says, can a child be born in one day? Christ's going to gather Israel. It's going to be like a child being born in one day. He's going to put us back together quick. We're going to be together, family, sitting on the fig tree. The animals going to be at our knees. We're going to be able to play with lions. Put our hand in the cockatrice den. We're going to be able to play. Your kids going to be able to lead a lion. They should not hurt in all his holy mountain. He's going to give the vineyards back. He's going to give the trees and the grass back. He gonna bless Israel. He gonna give us our rivers and streams back. He gonna bless Israel. He about to gather us. He say, I'm gonna bless you above your fathers. He said, I'm gonna give every man his inheritance back. He know what tribe you come from. He know who is your father, and he know what your inheritance is, and he gonna give it back to you. This is about to happen. That's why I always tell Israel, please endure, my brothers and sisters. I be begging my people, please don't give up. This is not the time to turn back now. We right at the finish line. Do not give up, Israel. Please endure, my brothers and sisters. Please. We right there. Don't go back. You can't go back, family. We right there. Just stay right there. We almost out of here, family. This man is going to gather you, whether you believe that or not. Because a lot of people don't believe it. I heard an Israelite, man. I love telling y'all these testimonies, man. I had a brother come to me. He's an Israelite. This boy told me, why are you waiting for somebody to gather you? You need to gather yourself. And I went to his channel. This man is teaching people on his channel. And he gonna tell me why I'm waiting for somebody to come and gather me. But you supposed to be a believer? How are you a believer and you're an Israelite, but you denying that Yahshua gonna come back and gather his people, brother? Because see, I like to click on each channel because sometimes they be bots, they be trolls. No, this was a real channel. He had an Israelite name and I heard his voice. It's a brother and he teach. But he gonna tell me why I'm waiting to be gathered. Yeah, that boy told me I need to gather myself. Or we need to gather ourselves. We can't gather ourselves. Now, we can gather ourselves together in fellowship and, dwell in harmony and in the spirit and do things like that. But, brother, we can't gather ourselves because the Bible says he going to gather us from him that is stronger than we. Not physically, brother. They have the resources. They have the law. They have the military. So they are stronger than us. But Yahshua is stronger than they. He should not meet them as a man. So I love y'all, family. I really do, with the pure heart. TD Jakes is a coward. I'ma say it. He a coward. His ministry is a coward, full of people. They love reporting people videos because nobody ain't just report this video. Maybe somebody from his camp saw it, didn't like what they was hearing. TD Jakes sitting on the panel talking about Israel, but he won't tell his congregation they Israel. I guess somebody got offended, reported my video to YouTube. Next thing I know, I received a strike on my other channel, the new channel that I started. So it's all good. I do not get in my feelings and emotion about no YouTube strike. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm on the right track. Satan fighting against me. And he supposed to fight against me. And guess what I'm supposed to do? Read this word. I'm not going to say nothing stupid against the devil. I'm going to just tell him the Lord rebuke you. Yahshua rebuke you. The Most High Yahweh rebuke you. That's it. I rebuke you. In the name of Yahshua HaMashiach and the Most High Yah. I rebuke you, Hashatan. And I rebuke him right now. I rebuke TD Jakes. I rebuke all these lying Christian preachers. I rebuke Christianity. I rebuke that they deceive our people. I rebuke all predictive programming. I rebuke all lies that they push out on our people. Let me show y'all something else before I go. Let me show y'all that Satan is only coming after Israel. He hate Israel. Revelations chapter 12. Satan hate Israel. I'm talking about he hate us, man. Revelations 12. And I'm going to pick it up in verse 14. Listen to this, y'all. Boy, Satan try to get Israel. Here you go. Revelation 12 and verse 14. And to the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and a half a time. That's 3.5 years from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth waters as a flood after the woman. Who is the woman? The children of Israel. That he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman. The Most High helped the woman. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wrought with the woman. He was wrought with Israel. He's angry with Israel. And guess what he did? And went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Now he went to make war with the remnant of our people. Now remember, he cast out of his mouth waters as a flood. The woman trying to get to the wilderness. The Most High helped the woman get to the wilderness. Satan got angry and went to make war with the remnant of those that didn't flee. Now, why is Satan so focused on the woman? Because the woman is Israel, family. Y'all see that? Why he not focused on nobody else? He's focused on the woman. Why? Because the woman was given the oracles, the promises, the covenant, and the kingdom. So if I can destroy the woman and stop them for pushing his truth, and then I can defeat them. So that's what he's doing. He's not fighting against lying preachers. He's fighting against truth tellers, which is us and you and other brothers and sisters who tell the truth. That is who Satan is fighting against, family. It's not fighting against the world. This is his world right now. He's fighting against the truth tellers that are living within his world. That's why he went to make war with the remnant of her seed. And what else, KJ? Which keep the commandments of Elohim and have the testimony of Yahshua. The testimony of Yahshua is the gospel. That's his testimony. He came to teach the gospel, which is the gospel of the kingdom and the gospel of peace. Because Yahshua told our fathers, if only you have known the things that belong to your peace, now they are hid from your eyes and you should die. So he really want to give us peace. Because he said in the Bible, my thoughts towards you are not evil, Israel, but only good. I don't want to do this evil to you, but I have to, because I have to correct you in measure and not leave you altogether unpunished. Because like I always tell people, what you don't fear, you'll never respect. If you respect Yah, you're going to fear Yah. And if you respect and fear Yah, you're going to love Yah. But you would never respect what you don't fear. If you don't fear your mama, you won't listen to your mama. If you don't fear your daddy, what he's telling you won't even penetrate your mind. But if you fear your daddy because you know the consequences of disobeying your daddy, you're going to listen to your daddy. You're going to listen to your mama. Like my mama was a woman that didn't play. My mama was a military one, a militant woman who plays no games. So I listened to the woman and never disrespected the woman in my 44 years of living. Never cursed in front of the woman. Never talked back to my mama. Not one time in my life. Never said, raise my voice, talk back. Whatever she told me to do, I just did it. But I wasn't always happy with her rules. I wasn't always happy with the things she did. Guess what, though? I never talked back to her. I just bit the bullet. I'm in her house. Follow the rules. That's it. Now, y'all got rules, and he's greater than my mama. You don't think I'm going to follow his rules and I listen to my mama? If I never disrespected my own mama, you think I'm going to disrespect Yah? He's greater than my mama, and you think I'm finna play with him? My mama is my mama, and she ain't greater than Yah. And I'm most certainly not about to play with Yah at all. I am afraid of Yah. I'm afraid of Yahshua. And I'm talking about a good type of fear to where I'm going to obey. He don't got to worry about me. I'm going to obey. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it. Because I know the consequences of being disobedient. All I got to do is go look at Saul. All I got to go do is look at the northern kingdom kings. All I got to do is look at my ancestors, how hard-headed they was, and they was dying. Because disobedience and the wages of sin is death. I don't want to die before my time. I want to live. I ask Yah, please don't let me die in vain. And he had protected me for 44 years. I can honestly say Yah been walking with me for 44 years. Too many testimonies that I have. Too many testimonies. The man been walking with me, family, and he been walking with you. Been walking with your mamas and fathers, your grandmothers and grandpas. He been walking with his people. But guess what, though? If you forsake Yah, he will forsake you. He don't love you always. You better stop believing that. Yah love have conditions. If you forsake him, he will forsake you. And also take the hedge of protection away from you. He did it to Saul. And Saul was from the tribe of Benjamin. So what you think he'll do to us? He was about to kill Moses. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Moses almost lost his life? But his wife cut the foreskin of his son and threw it at Moses and said, you a bloody man unto me. You a bloody man. Why? Because the Lord said he went to slay Moses. So the wife, in her wisdom, cut the foreskin and saved Moses' life and threw it at Moses and said, you a bloody husband, because he almost lost his life. So if he'll do that to Moses, what you think he'll do to me? If he'll do what he did to David, what you think he'll do to me? Come on now. We got to keep it real. I am not greater than Moses or David. And he was about to kill Moses, and he spared David, even though he asked David, I give you 3 things, choose one. Your enemy gonna pursue you? David said, man, let me fall into your hands. The Most High said, your house will never have peace. And David's house never had peace. Don't you know what type of burden that is? This man, children, one of the brothers slept with the sister. One of the other brothers killed that brother. And then David's son Absalom tried to overthrow his father. This man's house never had peace because of one act. These are great men, and he didn't spare them. You think he's going to spare me? All right, family. I love y'all, man. Do anybody have any questions? I got something special for the CUC family. I'm going to go ahead and play this for y'all. I also, man, me and my son, we've been making some great music. Putting the lyrics in. It's coming out great. So I made a song for the CUC family, my beloved family. I deal with these people on a daily basis. And this song is so powerful, so beautiful, so potent that I listened to it about 15 times. I also got a song for my true supporters. Got a song for y'all. I got a song about Yahshua gathering us from the four corners of the earth. I got a song called Every Knee Shall Bow. I got a song called K. Judah Cleaning Up False Doctrine. But I'm finna play this one for y'all, though, about the CUC family. Oracle, Eve, Nama, Amina, Monster Moshe, and the Bison. Let me say it again. Sister Eve, August Dreams, my twin, Oracle, Amina, Monster Moshe, and the Bison. I want y'all to listen to this song that I made for y'all, the CUC family. And I pray that y'all love this song. If nobody don't have any questions, I thank y'all for y'all time. I love y'all, family. I bid y'all speed and Yahshua speed. We are the children of the book. We are the children of the promises. We are the children of the covenant. We are the X-Man. We are the real Superman. We are the real Batman. We are the real Marvel characters, family. It's us. It's us, family. We are all these characters that these people put into these movies. We are these people, man, because Yah said he's going to make us like David. He say even the weakest among you going to be like David. What type of power you think we going to have? He say, Israel, you are my battle axe and weapons of war. Man, this man about to give us power again. We're going to be like Hancock, but we just won't be drunk, though. We're going to be like Hancock, but we won't be homeless, though. We're going to be dressed in fine linen. See, they make mockery of our superheroes. You see, Will Smith had all the power in the world, but they made him a drunk and they made him homeless. See, they made mockery of our superhero. Why Will Smith had to be homeless and a drunk? Y'all see what I mean? He had power, but he's sleeping on a park bench. Mockery, family. Pure mockery. But they're superheroes. They're great. But our superheroes, they're drunks and bombs. See, you see, family? Here you go. Love y'all with a pure heart. Check this out.
Sweeping up the chaos, ain't no time to lose. Evie's got the vision, sees right through the rules. August keeps it steady, cool like morning dew. Oracle whispers secrets, they always ring true. I'm leaning with the sparks, setting flames to the sea. Numbers got the edge, chopping so pristine. Shout out to the clean up crew, making moves like ninjas do. Monster, bossy, breaking through. This one's for the whole dang crew. Monster cracks the pavement, fists made of steel. Bossy calls the shots, keeping it all real. Dust in the air, but we're shining through. This ain't just work, it's what we do. We rise, we grind, we own the night. No mess too big, no shadow too tight. Oh, shout out to the clean up crew, making moves like ninjas do. Monster, bossy, breaking through. This one's for the whole dang crew. Sweeping through the lies like a storm in the night. Truth the lighthouse, shining so bright. They twist the words, they bend the page, but the wisdom of ages can't be caged. You can't fake the fire, it burns too real. Every verse, every line, it's the sword we wield. Cage you to be cleaning. They build their towers on sinking sand, but the rock won't move, it's where I stand. Whisper lies fall like broken glass. The word is eternal, it's built to last. The dust will settle, the fog will clear. Every falsehood fades when truth appears. We ain't bowing down, the counterfeit, the book don't lie. And that's the grit, cage you to be cleaning. Cage
I'll play y'all one more, and then the rest of them I'll play at 12:30. But this one right here, it is called Yahshua Shed His Blood, family. This, me and my son, we're a great duo. But I want y'all to hear this one, and then I'm going to be gone. This one right here is beautiful. Check this out.
Out in the dark, no light to find, chains on my soul, bound and blind. He walked the road, thorns in his crown. Yeshua shed his blood for me, yeah. Set my spirit wild and free, yeah. Oh, Yeshua, Yeshua, he paid the fee. Storms were raging, skies were gray, the price was high. He chose to stay. Each lash he bore a brighter day. Nails in his hands, the earth it cried. For every sin, the Savior died. Yeshua shed his blood for me, yeah. Set my spirit wild and free. Oh, oh, Yeshua, Yeshua, he paid the fee. Mountains trembled, the veil was torn. Through his pain, a new world born. Black man's voice, a heart
In the words of my beloved twin sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lions Den with the CUC family. Big salute to my brother Sham. Big salute to my beloved family Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. And to the mighty nation of Israel, I say salute. Let's get it. And your brother KJ, Mr. Michael Jackson Bad with the scriptures, want to say, Shalom to the mighty nation of Israel, and look up, for your redemption draw nigh. The king is coming. Salute, family.